If you've ever been fortunate enough to witness the spectacle of a huge flock of birds twisting and swooping through the sky, I'm sure the same thought occurred to you, which is, this looks lovely, but how are they not absolutely smashing into each other?
How indeed do these birds manage to do this without bumping into each other? The explanation is far simpler than you may think. Hannah Fry says that this mystified people for years, and one zoologist even suggested that birds must be telepathic, which is a mystical explanation, quote unquote, and therefore can be rejected on those grounds alone.
The actual answer turned up in 1986 from, of all people, a computer programmer called Craig Reynolds, who was just trying to make a halfway convincing flock of birds for an animation. And he discovered something genuinely remarkable. You don't need to model the whole flock. The birds aren't thinking about the flock. They aren't thinking about the bigger picture at all. It's a bird equivalent of a Mexican wave. Each bird is following 3 rules. 1, don't get too close to your neighbours. 2, roughly steer in the same direction as them. And 3, roughly stay near them. I mean, that's it. That's the whole murmuration. There isn't any leader. There's no plan. There's no bird squawking instructions to the others. There's no telepathy. Just every bird paying attention only to the handful of birds in its immediate bubble and adjusting its behaviour accordingly. And out of that, I mean, you get this, right? His algorithm, these 3 rules, a few lines of code, produces flocking behaviour that is so accurate that it is used in films, in self-driving car research, in crowd safety, in robotics, in modelling how rumours spread, in how diseases spread, in how protests form, in how fish school and how cities move, all from this same insight.
Now, Fry shouldn't sound so surprised that the solution came from a programmer. This is because animals in general behave algorithmically, robotically. That's why it makes sense to explain them in terms of algorithm. They literally follow algorithm. Evolution has programmed them and endowed them with those algorithms. Animal brains and nervous systems are the computers that run these programs. If you want to understand animals better, you have to think of them as robotic and algorithmic. That is why this programmer's explanation was such a breakthrough. The best animal researchers are epistemologists, and the best epistemologists, in turn, are programmers.